Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at divorced people share the last straw. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. She didn't want to be married or a mum anymore. She also wanted to see other people. I showed her the door and she ran, left me and the kids. All I had to do to get custody was keep paying her cell phone bill and car payment. This was pretty much all she cared about. Too bad that was not part of the divorce agreement. I stopped paying the day after the divorce was final. How do you not want to be a mum anymore? Like, obviously I understand not wanting to be married anymore because a lot of people get divorced. But what do you mean you don't want to be a mum anymore? You have kids. You are a mum. You can't just not be a mum anymore. Like, no matter how far you run, you are still a mum. Oh, this makes me pissed. Finding plane tickets and hotel reservations to go meet some dude she had been chatting with online. Turns out the guy wasn't the fishing boat owning Alaskan adventurer he claimed. He turned out to be a part-timer theater ticket taker for a movie theater, living in his mum's basement. This is why you shouldn't trust everyone you talk to online. You don't know their life. I was going to get yelled at no matter what I did. Did the laundry, get yelled at for not folding the towels correctly. Let her do the laundry, get yelled at for not doing the laundry. I feel like a lot of these kind of things gets to a person. I feel like for chores and housework, both of them should just do it. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do it equally because you can't, you know. If you're going to live with each other for like over 20 plus years, you can't always be like, okay, today I did laundry, tomorrow you do the laundry, and it just can't be like that because everyone's life is different and not every day is going to be the same. Because this is what my parents tell me, just don't nitpick over small things like this, because once you do this every single time, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse over time. Just know that you're helping each other out and it may not always be equal. One day you're going to do more, one day he's going to do more, one day you're going to do less, one day he's going to do less. Just accept it, and as long as you both are doing it, it's okay. But obviously, if you're the one doing everything and they're not doing anything at all, that's when it gets tough. That's so funny because she gave me a life lesson on laundry. And I'm like, oh, okay. The final straw was when I was sent to the grocery store for French cut green beans. They had French style green beans and cut style green beans. I spent more time than I care to admit scrutinizing the green bean aisle. I finally realized that green beans are 40 cents and I'm not taking a butchering over 40 cents. I bought both. That's so sad, honestly. He gets yelled at for doing the laundry and he gets yelled at for not doing the laundry. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. I wanted to go to my local micro center and browse the afternoon away. She decided to go with me and sit in the car. As I'm wondering at the glory that is tech, I'm in the department looking at a motherboard. This couple in their 20s walks up to the CPU case and the guy lays down this nerd stream about the latest AMD processor. She's listening, lets him finish his overview of thread counts and proceeds to bust his balls about it. But it was so sweet, so caring. It was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. She didn't understand, but she loved him and loved what a giant dork he was. It was in that moment I realized that I would never have that with the person I'm with. And even if I could find a way to get there with her, I don't want it. I had struggled for a few years with all the excuses of not getting out. Oddly enough, that exchange between strangers was what did it for me. Oh, when you realize that you want something like that, but then you can never get it. That's sad. But I'm just curious, why does she follow him if she's not going to go into the store with him? She's just going to sit in the car while he browses by himself. That's sad too. I mean, if you're going to go with him, at least be there with him. I'm so confused. Why did she just sit in the car? When I talked to his girlfriend on the phone and she didn't know he was married. Oh. When my apartment neighbor asked me how I was okay with all of that. Okay with what? Oh, with being in an open marriage. I'm sorry, what now? Come again? Yeah, she told us you guys were in an open marriage when we saw her bringing guys home to your house. I'm sorry, what now? Come again? Thanks for letting me know, or I'd still be in the dark about this whole open marriage thing. Whoa, she was open to tell her neighbors about it, you know, giving that excuse so their neighbor wouldn't rat her out. Thank gosh the neighbor did though. You know, some neighbors are nosy and they want to know about your situation. Thank gosh for this neighbor. This is the only time it's good to be nosy. She was 3 months pregnant and I was 5 months out to sea. Oh no. Why do people do this? She decided she loved her girlfriend, who was also married, more than she loved me and our new baby. She left for the girlfriend, who subsequently left her husband and kids too. Both families ended up divorced. Both women lost their kids. They broke up a few months later. They lost their family just for something short term. Really? I didn't even know I was getting a divorce. I received the divorce papers in the mail. My ex was in the Navy at the time, about to retire. Her last duty station was in Michigan. We had been in the DC area for about 12 years before the last transfer came. So I stayed in DC as our home was almost paid off, and after 3 years, she would be back to settle here for good. Awesome. One of us would travel back and forth once a month. We had been together for about 10 years before we got married. About 3 months before her retirement, I get the papers from the state of Michigan. In 30 days, you are divorced. But he didn't even sign the papers. Apparently, she talked to a JAG officer about her retirement and he suggested she divorce me so she wouldn't have to split her retirement check with me. I paid all the bills at the DC house and most of the ones at the Michigan house. I didn't want to fight, so divorced we got. I did keep all of my stuff, house, car, motorcycle, and she didn't ask for any of my business. About 4 months later, I get a call from her. I don't seem to have enough money to pay my bills. I told her, not my problem. It felt really good. 4 years now and I get a call every now and then of her telling me she misses me and loves me and she can't pay her bills. I love when she asks for money. Best no I can give in life. That is so satisfying when someone leaves you and they come calling back to you. No! She divorced him because she didn't want to split her retirement check, but then she comes calling back asking him to give her some money. Ha 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 ha. Convincing our children to drink their own urine. He decided to practice urine therapy and I was disgusted and started to prepare for divorce, but when he got the kids involved, I immediately knew it was over. What? Urine therapy? I've never heard of that before. What do? Drink urine? Smear urine all over your face? What is urine therapy? He got blind drunk at his birthday party and was trying to start fights. So I got him home, had the presence of mind to hide the car keys in the dryer. He wanted to go back out, so he tore the whole house apart looking for them. Threatened me when I wouldn't give up the location. That's scary. When she threatened divorce in a very sensitive argument, I paused, agreed, and stuck to it. Imagine if she thought he was going to be like, oh no baby, okay, you win, you win the argument. But then he was like, okay, let's get a divorce. He agreed, oh my gosh, that's funny. There were 2 things that stuck in my mind I just couldn't get past, but it was a lot of different things. I guess these 2 were the nails in the coffin. 1, birthday dinner for my father-in-law. 5 minutes before we are leaving for dinner, my ex tells me, oh, dinner is just for our immediate family. I thought I was his family. It was very heartbreaking. What do you mean you're not family? I mean, if you married someone, you are their family now. I'm so confused. What kind of logic is this? I can't believe he didn't fight for her. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if my family did this, they would never do this. But I'm just saying, if I had a partner and they did this, and they were like, sorry, we're only having family with us, without him because he's not family, I would fight for him, I'll be like, what? Excuse me? Or I'll just have dinner with him alone and not have dinner with my family. Because your family shouldn't put you on the spot in choosing between your partner or your family. Same with your partner. Your partner should never put you on the spot to choose between him and your family. Because that's messed up. If this ever happens, something is wrong. Because I do feel like if someone does that, or if your family does that to you, that's just very toxic behavior, and it just means you don't want to be around them, kind of thing. Like, you have to choose between people that you love. This is not a game, okay? Like, it doesn't hurt anyone just to invite one more person to have dinner. What the heck? She threw my laptop on the floor, which caused the screen to break. I took the laptop into the bedroom to inspect it. I brought it back out to show her. She accused me of breaking the screen. Wasn't the first thing of mine she broke, nor the first time she made a ridiculous accusation. I feel like anyone who destroys something when they're angry is bad, okay? That's like a red flag already. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!